fresh comments are coming from the Maruti chairman, Mr. R.C. Bhargav. And those comments are pertaining to the minority shareholder voting, where management to meet institutional shareholders before that voting by minority shareholders. Minority shareholders vote legally, not binding on Maruti. That's perfectly acceptable. It is the discretion of Suzuki in this case whether they want to abide with the minority shareholder voting or not. So this is the latest communication that whatever minority shareholders may vote, Maruti or the Suzuki management may not abide by it. But having said that, I think the fact that they've redecided to work the original plan, they've redecided to rework the transfer pricing issue, the fact that the Gujarat plant will now come on the balance sheet of Suzuki and the cars will be transferred to Maruti at cost to cost, I think it is already a victory for minority shareholders. So let's stay with that story. Mahantesh Arbadab, Deputy Head of Research with SBI Cap Security joins us. Mahantesh, good morning. Thank you for joining us. R.C. Bhargav this morning is communicating that it is the discretion of Suzuki, not the discretion of minority shareholder, and whatever minority shareholders may vote, it is not a sufficient condition or a necessary condition for Suzuki management to abide by it. Your reaction?
See, the first reaction is then this entire exercise seems to suggest that Suzuki A will not budge from its decision of putting up the plant on its own, and B, they would seek the initial returns that they had intended to take out from the Gujarat project. So there seems to be no change from those fundamental two aspects, and that tells me that probably the reaction would be negative.
But Mahantesh, do you think the Gujarat deal will now improve the free cash flow situation for Maruti?
No, not. See, the Gujarat plant is going to be put by Suzuki, so there is no free cash flow to be generated by Maruti here. Maruti generates free cash flow on the trading profit margin that they do once they purchase the cars from Suzuki. So I think what you are intending to ask is about the free cash flow generation at the Suzuki plant in Gujarat, and even when the first announcement came along with the result, the management had made it amply clear that that project will not generate free cash flow. That means whatever cash from operations will be generated will be deployed for capex in the plant.
Mandesh, I just want to get this one perfectly clear for our viewers. Are you making a case that Maruti may not stick to their latest communication of transferring cars from Gujarat to Maruti at cost to cost? Is that what you're indicating based on Mr. Bhargav's comments?
See, whatever comments we are hearing from Maruti doesn't seem to clarify the position at all, because the first communication which was given seems to stand true even as of today. Which said that communication said that Maruti will purchase the cars from Suzuki at cost plus certain markup. That markup was necessary to generate free cash flow in the Gujarat Suzuki plant. So generate cash from operations from Gujarat Suzuki plant and use that cash along with the depreciation of the plant, along with the change in working capital that is going to be there for capex of the plant. So it was going to be free cash flow zero at the Suzuki plant, and that decision, even as of today, or whatever comments seem to be coming of today, seems to suggest that decision stays put.
So, Mahantesh, that's exactly what I meant by free cash flow in terms of, not investing at all in the plant and earning on the cash and books. But anyway, Mahantesh, what's the sense that you're getting with chatting with investors? Does it seem like all the clarity that was required in the Gujarat plant is now in? And can we see any rebound or relief rally now in Maruti, which has really been beaten down in the last couple of trading sessions?
See, I'll split this question in two parts. One is are all the clarifications that have come from Maruti satisfy the investor? Then my answer is no, because some of the questions pertain to also royalty that Maruti was charging, and we don't have any clarity on the royalty of by Maruti. So that's the first part of the question. Second part of the question, will there be a relief rally because the stock has got beaten down? But you should understand that the stock in the first place was euphorically high in anticipation of very good results ahead, and I think the stock was already trading close to overvalued kind of territory. So in such a situation, under the natural case, the stock could have corrected by itself. So I don't expect a massive relief rally as of now.
And the other technical point here is that the FI ownership in Maruti is already at 22%. So in terms of one institutional arm, which is the foreign institutional arm, there is a cap. So even if foreigners want to buy into Maruti, that window is not there. Mantesh, but you're taking a very differentiated stand. Your peer brokerages are of the view that all the concerns for Maruti have got allayed, but you are of the view that the Saturday communication has not created clarity. In fact, the Saturday communication has only created more confusion.
Because if the management seems to suggest that there will be voting by minority shareholders and B, that voting won't be binding upon the management, then seems to be a little... I don't know what is the idea behind this entire exercise by allowing minority shareholders to vote. Is it just merely to vent their frustration during the voting? Perhaps that's the only purpose that gets served.
Mantesh, along with the Saturday's press release, I think the intention is very clear. The intention is that from Gujarat, cars would be transferred to Maruti Suzuki at cost. Suzuki will use their own balance sheet to expand the Gujarat plant, and Suzuki will only use the Gujarat plant benefit to really charge depreciation. So what is the confusion?
See, the 27th February press release of Maruti states near similar things, so I don't see the difference between the two. The only thing that is different this time is they are allowing minority shareholders to vote on certain proposals.